What's going on, guys? I Snipe Kings here today with another episode of Road to the Show. Y'all been getting a lot of Road to the Show lately, but it's only because I really want to get to the MLB, and I'm really trying to get, I think it'd be super fun to, I don't know. I enjoy playing Road to the Show, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tired right now. I've spent pretty much the whole day at my cousin's house for his birthday. Um, he got some pretty cool stuff. Got, GTA 5 and Fallout 3. I've never played Fallout. He said it was pretty fun, and he said that Fallout 4 is for PlayStation. Don't know if I'll be getting it though. Still trying to save up for Madden, but I'll get there eventually. I gotta get Madden the day it comes out. I really want it. I just think it's gonna be fun. I enjoyed playing Madden last year, and if I can, have as much fun as I did last year this year. You know what I was really happy to do last year though. I liked the solo challenge that gave you Peyton Manning and Luke Kuechly, just because all you gotta do is play a solo challenge. Yes, it's really grindy, and you gotta, stay. Like, it took me. I had a pretty decent team. I'm not gonna lie. I had about an 88 overall team, and at the time of me doing it, that was a pretty decent overall. Didn't have a full team of elites, but pretty close. But I had my team, and I was going up against them, and if you have, oh, I can't speak right now, guys. I'm sorry. If you've ever played Madden 15 and done the challenge, you gotta have like it's like run stopping or something like that. And you gotta have a run stopping team that has like 90 something or other, or it goes up every time you play the game. You gotta have 90 of a certain trait, and so that was the hardest part, was making the team and making the team actually decent. Because I had a lot of good players, but they were all from different, like one would be run stop, one would be power run, so I couldn't use those in the same team and stuff like that. So it was pretty difficult. But so at the end of that, you got a 95 overall Peyton Manning and a 95 Luke Kuechly, and the Peyton Manning was ridiculous. He could hit, down the field throws all day long, perfectly right in their hands. He could even scramble a little bit, even though he was Peyton Manning. I scramble out to the outside and throw it on the run. He'd have a pretty decent throw. And then Luke Kuechly, if I were to get off MLB right now, I would bet y'all $100 I still have Luke Kuechly at middle linebacker. That's how good he is. I just got tired of Peyton Manning, wanted to try something else out, and it was fun. I hope they bring stuff like that back. I don't like the solo challenges, like, if you played, you have like the Cowboy season, the Arizona Cardinal season. Teams like that, you got to play like 8 games, and you get like a badge pack or something like that. That's a lot of, because personally I find solo challenges boring unless I'm getting something good from them, and a badge pack is not something good in my opinion. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. So, whoa, 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 whoa! What just happened? Oh well. Um, but yeah, I'm just super excited. I was sitting in bed last night, and I was like, Madden 16 could not come any faster. Like, I wish I could play it right now. That'd be the dream. But we're gonna talk about MLB for now. Um, I actually, speaking of MLB, I guess I don't have any. We hit 700 views on the channel, so thank y'all for that. I appreciate that. Um, it seems like every time we hit 500. Like, it took me. Whew, I started my channel in July. It was the very, very beginning of July, or the middle of July, because we went on a trip to Pensacola, and I decided then I was gonna start doing YouTube, and started in July, and it took me about 2 weeks to get 100 views, and after I got 100 views, 200 views came pretty quickly. You know, every time I'd refresh, you can't really see the view counter go up just because of the way YouTube's set up, but. And I don't know where my controller charger is. This could be a problem. Um, I gotta pause this for a second. I'll be right back. Well, you know what? I'll do it after. I don't. I hope I have it. That would be a shame if I don't have my charger. Huh. I'll have to look for it here in a second. I always have I have a little controller charging stand that I can use. So if that was 3 outs, that'd be great. Oh yes, it was. So that run didn't score. This is it's throwing me for a loop because normally my chargers plug into my PlayStation. It's not anywhere that I can see immediately in my room, so Maybe my friend took it home with him. That would really suck. Because then I can't play at the same time as I'm, you know, doing it. Because it's like a dock type deal. Alright, here we go. I want to hit a home run this game. I'm not going to hit him like that. Gotta hit pitches that are in the strike zone here, bud. I believe in you. You can do it. Come on. Oh, that was not even close. I'm actually really excited. I don't know why I'm losing track of thought. Probably because I'm focused so much on this USB I'm trying to find here. But I got a, comment saying that they want me to start playing, that they want me to keep doing Rocket League and maybe start even a Minecraft series, so I might do that. Looking forward to it either way. We're gonna forget about the Charger for now. I'll last for a little bit, but top of the sixth inning, and I don't think we're doing all that well. We hit one down the third base line, and then we hit one. Oh, here we go, guys. Boom! Well, that didn't work. That moment, whenever you see it light up like that, you just want to swing with power. In a way, I think it might, you know, screw me up a little bit, but in the same sense, I still hit. I hit a few dingers. It's okay. Are you ever looking for something in your room? Like, for example, with my phone, I'll lose my phone, and I will look in the same spot 6 times, thinking that it's going to be there the 6th time I look. I remember whenever I was a kid, I was really into Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I was into Yu-Gi-Oh cards so much that but I didn't have anybody to play with because none of the friends that I had at the time were into Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They were all into, I was into Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards, and they were all into, like, playing the Game Boy and stuff like that. And I was into playing the Game Boy and stuff like that, but I didn't like playing, like, the games they liked to play were the one where the guy, everybody thought he was a guy. It's like in a red suit, but it's actually a girl or something like that. They were all into that game, and I was into, like, my favorite game of all time is the Mario edition for the GameCube. The Mario game that you play as your baseball team, and whenever you defeat like the captains or whatever, like if you defeat Bowser, you get to pick one of his little people to be on your team. That's my favorite video game I've ever played. Ever since I've like been alive, I guess that's a good way of putting that. Ooh, that was a good one to take out of here if I'd made some contact with it. But they weren't into the whole Yu-Gi-Oh card scene and the Pokemon card scene, so I had a deck for my Pokemon cards and a deck for my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I tell you something, I was the best, and I still am, at entertaining myself. I'd set up a deck, and I had one of those little fancy mats and I even had the little thing that you strap to your arm. And I would even say everything that they said. I don't remember it anymore. It's probably been, the last time I watched an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, I was probably 7 years old, maybe. So it's been a while, but I used to, like, reenact all the scenes and stuff like that. Whenever I played, with Pokemon cards, I used to, like, scream their name out, like, go whatever your name is, and then I, throw the card out onto the table. And those were the days. If you ever played with those, you had some fun. And then I went to summer camp one time, and I went there for 3 days. And the first day I went there, this girl was really into Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go, talk to her, show her my deck. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I'm gonna show her what I got, see if she wants to trade. So I walked up to her and I was like, okay, I was like, hey, do you want to trade? And she was like, yeah, what do you got? So I was showing her all the stuff that I had, and she was like, I really want whatever this. I don't have any idea what she wanted of mine, but I remember she had a reflective Rapidash, and for some reason that card just caught my eye, and I was like, you know what? I want your shiny Rapidash. It wasn't like shiny, like, you have like shiny Pokemon or whatever. It was just a reflective card, and I was like, I'll take that shiny Rapidash for, whatever you want out of my deck. So she didn't want something good at all. She wanted 2 cards, and quick fact, my favorite of all time is Ninetales. Me and my mom searched on the internet on eBay, and my mom was really weird about buying things online off eBay because she's scared they're going to steal her credit card. And that's happened to him a few times, so I'm sure that she has a valid reason for it. But we spent $5 ordering that Ninetales card off eBay, and it was shiny, it was reflective, and it never left my room. It sat in a deck all by itself, just sitting there. And that's out of here. Don't even got to. I know it's gonna hit the wall. It's gonna hit off that building. Ooh, went to the balcony. Sweet. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I traded for that shiny Rapidash. That was the second day I was there. The first day she showed me that she had the collection. Second day I went there. The third day it was like a movie day type deal. We're sitting there and she comes up to me and she looks angry and she's like, I want my card back. And I was like no, like it's mine now. I mean, of course, if you ever seen two little kids fighting trying to get something from each other, it doesn't go anywhere. They're just yelling at each other and nothing really happens. Oh, that was almost a good try by the third baseman, but we scooped it up for him. But I totally just lost my train of thought. Oh, I always do this. Y'all shouldn't be surprised by now. We're batting 500 batting average. Wow. But anyways, back about the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was so into my two decks of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like I had what I thought was my good deck, and the second one was the deck I used to play against myself with, which was not very good, so I would win every time. And I never did know how to play. All I did was if the other deck had a shiny card in it or something like that. Well, I would go off the stars on the top. Whichever one had the highest stars on the top won. And I made sure that I had the deck with all the highest stars, so I won every time. And then back to what started this conversation is me losing my phone or whatever. I lost my cards, and I was like, "Did you ever do something like it happens to me every time I go to the movies and I watch a Fast and Furious movie? I want to get home and I want to like play a racing game every time, never fails. I just got through watching like the most recent episode. I still remember this episode so clearly. It's amazing to me. Whatever the guy's main name is, they're going through a maze or something like that, and they're fighting people in the maze and stuff. And for some reason, I set my room up as a maze. I had like pillows and stuff like that to where I could like maneuver my way in and out. And set my room up as a maze, and I played like I reenacted the episode. And then I went to go get something to eat, and I came back in my room, and I was like, my cards are gone. Like, not my the cards I had on the floor were there, but I didn't have my deck, and I was freaking out. I asked my dad, my mom, which they knew I was really into it at the time. They were like, "Oh, where are they? I mean, you never lose them. Where are they?" So we searched around for literally probably about. I'm not even over exaggerating whenever I say this. It was early in the morning, because if you've ever watched like shows like that, they come on like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. It came on then, and it was almost dinner time by the time that we found them. And my dad was like, "It's okay, we can go get you some more." And I was, of course I'm upset because those are the cards that I've had forever. I've been collecting them. So, and I still think it'd be pretty cool to like have my old deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Just because I mean it's a kind of a blast from the past. I think it'd be cool to have Pokemon cards too. But I mean now I would never play with them just because it's kind of I would never want to play with them. I would just have them to look at them. I think it'd be cool just to have a binder and have look at all of them and stuff like that. Like I have a binder that's full of baseball cards. They're labeled by team and everything. I gotta go find them so I can maybe do a video on it or something like that. But if you have any collections that you do like that, make sure to let me know in the comment section below and tell me what your favorite is. Tell me if you um what got you into it. Is it your favorite TV series or something like that? Like if you collect Pokemon cards, is that your favorite series? Do you have to wake up every morning at 7 o'clock to watch it? But usually never woke up early enough. I just bought all of them on DVD. Because I woke up around the time that SpongeBob came on, which was like 8 or 9 o'clock. So, but whatever. Like I used to have my dad set an alarm because he had to go to work at 4 o'clock in the morning, and whenever it was like summer and stuff like that, I'd have him set his alarm and wake me up early in the morning, acting like I'm gonna stay up from 4 o'clock in the morning to whenever the time starts. And I'm pretty sure he used to lie to me and tell me that he used to wake me up because I don't remember ever waking up. But it's okay. Ooh, that was a beautiful curveball. Well, I was actually, whenever I hit that home run a second ago, I was super excited because I've been wanting to hit home runs. I don't know if I told you all this yet or not, but I made a second Road to the Show character just to play on whenever I'm not recording. And he's a right fielder, and I suck at right field. I am. It's amazing how bad I am at right field. Like actually, I wanted to hit that out so bad, but like every ball that hits to me, I miss. Like it never fails. I'm never gonna get promoted to AAA, but um, I had a 9 home run game hitting streak, and it still blows my mind because my power on that guy is I have like well, what started it all was I had like 30 something power, something really really low. I know it could have went to third. I had like 30 something power, and I was like, okay, well, I know I'm an outfielder, so I'm just gonna hit with contact. I had 90 speeds to start off with because I used all my points on speed, and the rest on contact and power. But I upgraded to 40. In the first game, I hit 2 back-to-back no-doubt home runs, and I was like, whoa. And I used X, because I normally just use X. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, my guy's got some power now. And I don't know if you noticed this too, but I've noticed this. Whenever you upgrade a... Whew, oh, we're out. Whenever you upgrade a particular stat, it always seems to do super, super well the next game. Like, for example, if you upgrade contact and you swing with contact, you're bound to smack one into the gap. Like, I think we were safe. Come on, coach, come out of that dugout. Oh, he didn't do it. Still searching for that trophy. You're my boy, Blue. Every now and again, whenever I'm waiting for videos to render out, I play a game, and I found that if I use the Houston Astros and I play against a AA team, they have a lot of speedy people on their team. So I've had some close calls, but they haven't been reviewed yet. So I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna get reviewed, and then I'm gonna get really angry because they're gonna say that I was out, or it's gonna not go my way. But I'm sorry that y'all seen so much Road to the Show. I can't remember if I said that or not in the beginning, but I really do want to make it to the MLB. It's just like I've only made it to the MLB like once or twice, I think, the whole time I've ever played Road to the Show. And I think that recording me making it would be so much fun. There we go. There we go. I think we're winning though. And if I happen to stay in AAA for the rest of this season, I at least want to go to the championship or whatever. Ooh, bat almost whacked the pitcher in the forehead. Can you imagine how bad that would hurt? Just like sitting on second base, whatever, the bat breaks and you're concentrating on the ball and you just, boom, get smacked in the head by a bat. Which I don't think they're going that fast, but still, a piece of wood flying to your forehead probably does not feel the best. We're going to go ahead and get to the third game. And speaking of third game, not really speaking of, but Rocket League, I really am enjoying doing just one game an episode because it actually makes me want to get on and play the game. Whenever I did 2 games an episode, I just didn't want to get on. Like, it's like, ugh, I gotta sit here and record a whole bunch of Rocket League. It's because Rocket League's really hard. Like, it's tough for me to play it, but I'm enjoying just doing one episode because I can just sit down, play one game, and then get off and do something else. If you see, we got some stubs, so whenever I decide to do another auction block episode, we can do that. And that's the main reason I made that second Road to the Show, just so I can get my stubs up. Because that's totally legit. I don't know if I told y'all or not, but y'all can do that to do y'all's team. If y'all, you can just play a whole bunch of Road to the Show, and you'll get stacks on stacks of stubs. That I think in the last episode of Auction Block, I had like 1,800 stubs, and now I have 2,400, and I have not played a diamond to anyone. So, is that out of here? Let's go ahead. I think that's a long gone. Alright, so our goal this game, we're going to leave off on that. That's good mojo. We're going to smack one over the fence real quick. And if I'm not mistaken, no, this is only our second time playing the Braves. So, we're going to do our best to win this game too, because I don't know if y'all were paying attention to the screen, but we are almost able to go into the... What am I trying to say here? Oh, throw it to first. Okay, that works too. You don't gotta throw it if you don't want to. I mean, it's all your decision. I don't know if you saw it, but we are only 1 game behind the leader of our division series type deal. I don't know exactly what it's called. Our league, something like that. I don't know. But anyways, come on. Oh, here we go. Ah. If only they had to pull a double play. They weren't catching me. I was almost at the baseline. And if any of y'all have ever played baseball before, what did your coaches call that little white box? Can I look around like you can in Diamond Dynasty? I'll just show y'all in a second. That's out of here. That's out of here. Or not. That little white line right there, right before second base. That kind of like... That's your parents say like round? What they call that? Mine used to always call it the banana phone. I don't know why they called it the banana phone, but I guess because you kind of run like in a banana. They used to always call it the banana. I don't know why I just thought about that, but hey. And why is there one on first but not on third? It kind of, I don't know. I kind of wish there was one on third. It would make it look symmetrical and even and stuff. But is there people behind that glass? Oh, I can't turn around that far. But it looked like there was people in the glass. Those would be some cool seats, but I feel like you almost wouldn't be able to see out of it because of the tent. Alright, here we go. Speaking of tent. Did you catch that? Well, darn, now I look stupid. Speaking of tent, back whenever I used to live with my dad, we had this cool little tent that we put on the screen door because it was like a screen door than the front door. And it was this tent that if you looked at it, it literally looked like a mirror. Like I could have like done my hair in the mirror or something like that. Like it was so crystal clear. It was awesome. And it was like a full screen door, so it was like the whole thing, but you could see perfectly out of it. Like one time, well, I'm gonna save this for the next episode. It's a story, so if you wanna hear the story, it's actually a really funny story, but it's actually kind of scary at the same time. Make sure to tune in for the next episode of Road to the Show, just so I have something to talk about. Just because I'm kind of running out of things to talk about, you know. That's one of the hardest things I found about making these videos. Is like, you know, I could have a great idea to talk about, and I just run out. Sorry, my mom just came in to tell me good night. Ooh, this is gonna be an inside the Parker. Inside the Parker. Run! 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 Come on, use that speed. No way, no. Aw. Why is my guy so slow? That's it, guys. We're upgrading speed. We're getting 90 speed. Look at this. There's no reason this should not have been inside the park home run. Dead center field, he whiffs it. The right fielder has to run, or the left fielder has to run all the way from left field to get it. Still can't get it. But what we need to do right here is we need to drive these runs in because we need to make sure they can't just hit a 3-run or, you know, yeah, a 3-run home run and beat us, or hit a 2-run home run inside the game. So definitely need to either hit a home run or drive at least 1 or 2 runs in. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. Watch exactly what I just said happen. Watch them hit like a 3-run home run and beat us. Can you imagine? I would be livid. And if you've ever played Road to the Show, you know that somehow they just have an inning where they get like 30 runs and you don't know why, how, or when. And I've yet to run rule somebody. I know it can happen because I watched an MLB video the other day and there was a run rule. So, and if y'all want me next season to transition to outfield, I mean, I suck at outfield, but, or if y'all want me to do a position change in general, the only position that I don't want to play is catcher or pitcher, just because pitcher I want to be able to hit, and I don't know if we have a DH or not. In catcher, you have to play like every single pitch, so I definitely don't want to do that. But if you want me to play outfield, I know there's a lot of like YouTubers that are going into outfield. I don't know if y'all are tired of it or not. But the thing is shortstop is just kind of they hit it to me and I throw it to first. Outfield, I can, you know, run around and stuff like that. So if you, it doesn't. I don't think the White Sox have anybody in the outfield that's worth anything. So, you know, I can always change positions there. You know what I find kind of funny? Wait, I'll wait for him to pitch for a second. Okay, so, for example, if I were to be called up to the White Sox as a shortstop, they're going to call me up and they're going to be like, okay, you take his position. So I'm going to take his position, obviously. So, all I have to do is, once I get up there, I can request a position change, and they're just going to be like, yeah, I think you'll be good at center field. Let's just put you there. Like, well, how does that work? I don't know. It's the logic of Road to the Show, I guess. But I think it's really cool. I still can't get over the fact that they let you play the All-Star game. That's the coolest thing ever. And you know what I was thinking about would be really cool? If whoever makes this game, Sony, PSN, I don't know who makes this game exactly. There's no like thing that pops up in the beginning. I think it's just like a Sony thing because it's only for PS4. But whoever makes this game, if you watch this video, make it so that next year you can do a Road to the Show with your friends. That would be so cool. Oh, wow. I'm not exactly sure how you would do like the going up into the major leagues and stuff like that. But can you imagine just getting like maybe even 1 or 2 friends and playing Road to the Show and like having little challenges up with each other? Like me and my friend this weekend, we had like who could hit the first home run challenge, who could make the first diving catch challenge, you know, stuff like that. Stuff to make, you know, Road to the Show fly by a little bit quicker. But like I said, if you're watching this, make sure to add it and, give me a little bit of a shout out if you do it. I'm just kidding. But, yeah. This is the last game of the episode. This episode's only been going on for 25 minutes. And if you like the raw, uncut Road to the Shows, make sure to let me know. Because I can cut it up to where every time I can just do it every time I'm hitting. But, I mean, if you want to see it like this, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. Or if you don't want to see it like this, just don't do it. Do it nicely, please, because, I'll get my feelings hurt. But, this is Last Night Kings, and I'll see you guys next time.